Hello, 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 everybody. It's Erin Reed. And today I'm going to bring you an unboxing of one of the card kits. And this is actually a card kit that was around, it was close to my heart last season. This is actually the 2019, but they still have some sets available, which I think is awesome because I know a few of you were like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm looking for an easy kit. I've heard a few different things from people. And so Close to My Heart has this card kit in stock at this moment. Link is in the information section. So I'm going to do a little unboxing and we're going to talk about the card kits. So first of all, in the card kit from Close to My Heart, you get it as a big package. You get the information. So this uses, and it says using watercolor pencils, but you can use whatever you have in stash. You were going to go through what you're going to get, but the main thing is you get instructions. So it even tells you the best way to cut out all of the pieces that you're going to want from what color of paper. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, the dog's scratching his collar. You can hear it. It's so loud. So which pattern paper you're cutting from, what dimensions and everything. And you get all the pieces and then how to assemble it. So it gives you inspiration on hand for what to and how to make these cards, which I think is fabulous. I mean, you can't go wrong with getting inspiration. It's 4 different cards. So to me, that's a big thing because some people are like, I love the stamp set, but then what do I do with it? I love that pattern paper, but then what do I do with it? Like I've heard, how do you know to put what colors together? So this is a really great way when getting these card kits that it puts everything together for you. So you get 4 examples of different card kits. Hello. Oh, I just jumped on. You're good. You're good. I got on at 2 o'clock today. I was a little late myself. We had some things happening today. And so you get all this. Now, what all supplies do you get in your kit? So you're given 4 cards to make, and you are also given, and I always screw this up, so I'm just going to count here. I believe you get 16 cards. That means you can make 4 of each card. So you're given, and they're little white envelopes. They're A2 size cards. I'm just double counting because I'm pretty sure it's 16. I just got this kit in the mail. I'm like, oh, Christmas cards, fast and easy, done. Yeah, so you get 16 envelopes. So ta-da, 16 envelopes, and you get 16 already perforated. So they're already scored, not perforated, but they're already scored, beautiful cards. And I actually looked up if you were going to order a set of cards with envelopes, if you got 50 of them, it's $15. So I did look that up. So there's that. And then you get the stamp set. And so in the stamp set, you get some pretty cutie stamps. And to me, like I can't seem to get enough of Christmas card stamps. I just think they're so fun. So you get the stamp and the die set together. I'm going to flip this over so you guys can see this. So you get this really cutie stamp. And then you get the part that goes in. And this is the best part. So if you take a look at the picture, the reason why there's a gap in the elf is because that's where you place the sign or that's where you place the present. So I thought that was kind of cute. So it's just something a little bit different than they normally have. And then you also get, there's holly, and then you made the nice list. There's your Like Nobody, elf special deliveries. And as always, there's also little stars. There's little holly leaves. There's these little dots right here. So there's lots of little extra bits to the stamps themselves. There we go. And then you get the dies. You get the dies for the holly, the elf itself, and then the present and so forth. So, and then on top of all that, you're also going to get the papers. So you get black cardstock. So I'm always running out of black cardstock. So I love the fact that I'm getting black. And I love the fact that they put something just a little bit different in here. So you get this kind of pinky color, which I think is really fun. So you get a pink, and then you're using that pink in a couple of different places, which I think is awesome. And then getting a white, because you do need to stamp 2 sheets of white, because you are going to be stamping your images on white and then coloring them in. And you can use whatever colors you want to. And then you're getting 2 sheets from the Holly Jolly, which was last year's paper collection. And I love the reds. And I just showed you the reverse. So this is one side and that's the other that you get on the paper packs. And obviously you also get, I don't know if you guys can see this really well, but the beautiful little banner there. I'm trying to see if they're actually using that in the card anymore, and they're not. So that's a little bonus there. And then the last thing you're getting in the card kit is the little bit of embellishing thread. And this one is in silver. Now, this is the best thing I think about this particular kit. If you have your own standard, this makes 16 cards, right? If you get this kit, because you're just like, I don't know what Christmas cards to make, and you think any of these 4 cards are somewhat totally awesome, great. And it gives you, and here's the thing, you could take this, any of these designs, and then go a different direction with the cards as well, right? You don't have to follow those exact ones. You can go your whole different direction with them. If you just replaced these 2 sheets of paper, if you had your own red and your own green, you had your own pink that looked nice with it, and your own black and your own white paper, you could take this and make even more cards, which is great because the background paper doesn't have to be the same. So if you don't have any more of this, it could even just be plain solid green cardstock. So you can take this, and even though it's 16 cards, you're like, well, I have to make 200 cards, or I need to make 50 cards, or whatever it may be. And some people love to make the same card repeated, or maybe you want to make more of just this one. Like maybe you want to make 10 of each of those, and there's 40 cards done. Whatever strikes your fancy. You can still do that. Just add in paper from your own stash. So now you've got the instructions and you've got the stamps, and they're giving you way more thread because they're only using thread in, well, they use them on all 4, but there's really not a ton of thread on all of them. You can also use baker's twine, so you can add to this. And this is a really nice set. And you can't get this stamp set anywhere else. This only comes from this card kit. You could pick up more paper though. And I will say, I was looking on the site for Close to My Heart, and they were getting pretty low on some of the cardstock because it's last year's Christmas. So I thought that was kind of fun, but I thought it was kind of cool that they still had some of last year's cards stuff left over. Now I'm going to do a card class tomorrow using this kit, not any of these 4 cards. I'm doing a completely set, a different, probably 1 to 2 cards. I haven't decided. I haven't done them yet. If you can tell, I had to do this video first and I hadn't done it yet. But tomorrow will be, so it's another example. They're different from any of these cards of something that you can create using this kit. But I will stipulate that I may not use the same card base. We'll definitely use the stamp set and some of the papers, but there's going to be some tweaks to it. So there we go. So it's giving you even some more inspiration, because I know some of you are like, do you just have card kits, or where can I get that? Or, you know, do you have any more Christmas, ideas? Because I know everybody's starting to think about their Christmas cards. Some of you guys have already started. I've even heard a couple of you say they're done. Wow, you are, I am totally on the ball. I have not done that. I've made 3 Christmas cards so far for this year. I have some left over from last year that I never ended up passing or out, but there you go. So link is in the supply. We are going to be doing these tomorrow live at noon on this channel. So make sure you jump back and check that out using the Holly Jolly card kit. And this is the Like Nobody Elf. I think that's so cute. And I also absolutely love, I love stamps and dies no matter what, but I love the fact that they're giving, a magnetic shim or sheet to put my stamps on. I use them anyway. I always have the one sitting on my desk, but I love that they're giving it to me anyway, and that there's a little package for the whole thing to go into, because then I won't lose them and it's nice and sturdy. So to me, this is the #1. I love this part of their stamps and dies. It makes storage so easy, and it's got everything there, and you can see the picture. And my favorite part, it's the silliest little thing, but it's like the nice little organization of it all. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, links are down in the information section. It's a great way. These card kits are awesome to kind of, even like I said, adding in your own extra card stocks. If you want to make even more cards, especially for Christmas, it is fabulous. And there are still some in stock, but I noticed that some of the Holly Jolly was starting to say low in stock. And whenever I've seen that on the site, it's always been like low in stock, and I go back and see it next time, it's gone. So people are starting to get on that. All right. Have a great, great day. Stay safe. Thumbs up, like this video. Love it. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. Bye, everybody.